I slept well last night. Um, Came out to my car. Bird crap all over my car. How annoying is that? Oh, no. Shouldn't do nothing to. Mm. Bird doo doo all over my car. Wow, wow, wow. I feel a little on the nauseous side. I hope I'm not getting sick. Oh, God, no. Nobody care about me if I'm sick. They definitely don't care if I'm sick. Let me drink some water. I had some sushi last night for dinner. Um, I got some sushi last night for dinner from ShopRite, and they pretty much make their sushi fresh. So I'm like hoping it wasn't something that I ate because I woke up this morning feeling a little on the nauseous side. I don't know. It's probably just germs that's flying in the air. All these homeless people. I mean, homeless people out here just sleeping near the shelter. I don't know why they can't just go to the shelter. I don't know. So sad. So sad. That really bothers me, man. Homeless people in America that don't have no family, nobody. It's just, it really bothers me so much. Oh my God, I feel nauseous. I don't have to go to work today. No, what's today? Wednesday? Today's Thursday? I don't know what today is. Yesterday was Tuesday, so today's Wednesday. It just bothers me, y'all. When I see these homeless people out here with nobody to help them, no assistance, no support, no love, and I'm in the same boat. So, do I feel sorry for myself? Yeah, but it's like I be feeling more for other people than I be feeling for myself. So, but I slept good last night. Took a shower when I got there. I mean, that's all I do when I get there is take a shower. Woke up with bird poop all over my damn car. Oh my God. Those damn seagulls. I need to wash this car again, but washing my car is literally the least of my problems. But I feel a little weird in my stomach today. I don't know why. I hope I'm not coming down with. Because everybody in that shelter is like, some of them women are nasty. They don't take a shower. Some of them, they don't wash their hands after they use the bathroom. Like, I gotta get my gloves out of my storage and start wearing those. I mean, I usually just touch doors and stuff with napkins or paper towels. I don't touch anything. I don't even want to use the bathroom. Really, I don't even want to go into the stalls. But some people are just unsanitary and there's germs everywhere because it's a dirty shelter. So they're not really cleaning that place properly, but they should have a lot of bleach and stuff in there every day, mopping the floors, but they don't really keep up on the cleanliness. They make the people that they make us clean the shelter, which is fine. I have no problem with that, but it's still germs because I feel a little on the sick side right now. I'm hoping it's nothing. I'm trying to drink some of this damn water. Ooh, oh God, I feel sick. I hope I don't have to throw up. I'm hoping it's nothing. But when you're in a place with a whole bunch of people, it gets very nasty and dirty, and those women are coughing all over the place. Like it's just an all day thing. Some of them are coughing all night while they sleep. So I'm like, man, I tell you what, I'll never be in this situation ever, ever again in my life. This is it for me. I've learned my lesson of homelessness. Like, never gonna happen again. If I gotta work 5 jobs, I'm going to do what I have to do. Like, I'm so tired of this. You just, when you're in a shelter, you're you're subject to so much. You're around so many different people, like drug addicts, prostitutes. Um, you could be around pimps. Like you just don't never know who you're around. And then you have the staff members, and they're they're not positive either. I feel like a prison a lot of the times, you know what I mean? But I get what I get out of it, which is sleep, and that's it. I leave every day at 5:30 in the morning. I'm out of here. I go to the gym. Um, but a lot of the shelters are ran the same way. Just a whole bunch of crooked people. They had something last night. It was called chapel. So pastors of churches come in to to witness to us, basically preach to us, teach us, try to teach us about the Bible, teach us how to pray, which is fine. I've been raised in Christianity all my life, so but I respect it. You know what I'm saying? So that's nice that they take their time to come out to witness to us, to teach us, to let us know that better days are ahead. You just got to keep going. God is going to provide, but we also have to do the work as well. You can't ask God for things that you're not trying to straighten up yourself. Like, I can't say, God, I need an apartment. Okay, so what are you doing to get to this apartment? You know what I mean? You can't ask for stuff that you're not trying to do. And a lot of those women in there are just, they're not even trying. Like, you could just see it every day. I think I overheard one of the ladies say something like, "Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge y'all. I'm just kind of in my own head today. I feel a little on the nauseous side. I hope I'm not getting sick. I'm drinking this water, but I hope I didn't pick up like some germs. You know what I mean? Some germs that I'm gonna be down for a while because I don't have anywhere to be down. Like, you still have to leave the shelter every single day. But I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge y'all this morning. 14 people here. Good morning. If everybody could give me a thumbs up, I appreciate that. Good morning, Zen. Is it Zen? Zip. Andre. Duda. Tell your story, baby. Oh, yeah, I'm telling my story. Some people say I talk too much, though. But I don't care. I'm a talker anyway. But um, the shelter, what was I saying? So, yeah, I feel like I don't know, hopefully didn't pick up any kind of germs from that freaking place, right? But when you're in a shelter, you're just subject to so many different people. Everybody's coughing. And these are adults, and some of these people are over 50. Some of the women go to the bathroom, they don't even wash their hands. Like, and of course, they're touching stuff. They're going to eat breakfast. And I'm just like, I'm out of here. So when the pastors come, they have something called chapel every day from like, I think chapel is like from 7:30 or 6 something until like 8:30 or something. So pastors come in from different churches in the neighborhood, local churches from around the neighborhood. So they take their time to come and like witness to us, which is really nice of the pastors to do. To me, like I look at church, I don't look at church in a good light anymore because I was affiliated with a church, and when I would leave my church, like leave because I'm going through stuff in life, like none of them would pick up the phone and call me and say, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, is there something going on in your life? Is there something that we can help you with?" Like, these are people that I've known for over 15 years. So nobody would call me and see what was going on in my life and see if they could be of any kind of assistance. And this was a church, right? A church of people that I known all my life. So I kind of strayed away from church. And I don't really go to my church anymore because church people have just, I have a bad taste in my mouth about church folks anymore. They're not real. Like, it's, the whole church thing is fake. You know what I mean? Church people can be faker than the street people. They could be faker than these people that's in the shelter that I go to every single day. Like, they could be faker than street people. So I kind of took myself out of the church. I'm not going to say that I'll never go back, but really, I really don't have a desire to go back. Because I talked to my sister yesterday. She is the one that has my daughter, and they're highly religious people, highly church people. They're just religious, everything is church, church, church. Meanwhile, her husband is cheating on her, but let's not talk about that because she prayed about it, and God has delivered him from infidelity. So it's a joke, right? Church is a joke, so I don't really desire to be there. But so churches come to the shelter to talk to us, to preach to us, to witness to us, tell us about the good things. You know what I'm saying? Keep us positive, keep our head up. The people that believe are in the chapel. And you have some people in the shelter that are atheists and they don't believe in anything, which is fine. Whatever you believe in, it's okay for you. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I believe in, it's okay for me. But I still believe in Jesus Christ. Like, I'm gonna always be a believer. So that's never going to go anywhere away from my life. I'm still praying. I'm still believing. So I still have faith that, I won't be in this situation long. I'm actually glad I'm in the shelter because I would have been in my car. So, but it's a lot of people out here that's, I call them the working homeless. The working homeless people, or the people that get up and go to work every day and they're still homeless and they're still like living on the streets or living in hotels or just living in shelters or something like that. Thank you guys. I see 14 people here watching me. Can y'all 14 people right now please give me a thumbs up because I'm going to be here live every single day just talking to y'all, sharing with y'all my journey of being homeless, of being in a homeless shelter. I'm going to talk to y'all, share my journey for at least an hour. Every day I get up at 5:30. They wake us up at 5:30. We have to make our beds. Today was the day that we had to strip our beds so they could wash our linens, like our bed sheets and stuff like that. So I I had to strip my bed this morning. So they're gonna wash all the sheets and stuff. So tonight when I come back, I will get my sheets back and then I will make my bed and go to bed. We go to bed every day by 10. The lights are out at 10. We got to take our showers in between 9 and 10. So every night, I get a shower, which is great. But some of the women in there, they don't shower. This one lady, I don't know what's wrong with her. She looks like she's over 50, but she don't never take a shower. So I don't know what's going on with that, but she be in that bathroom and she be stinking. Like she be in the stall and you can smell her. That's how bad it is. I'm like, sis, you need to get some soap and water in between them legs, honey. I don't understand it. Why would you want to even smell yourself like that? I don't even want to smell myself. So, but no, I'm in that shower every day. Every day, I got my own soap. I got all my stuff. I got my toothpaste, all my little stuff I need for my shower. But that lady, you need some soap and water down in between them legs because there's no way that you should be in the shower stall using the bathroom and you smell as bad as you do. You can smell her. If you walked into the bathroom and she's sitting on the toilet, you can smell her, and it's disgusting. And I'd be like, I know I'm not the only one smelling this crap. This is nasty. And these are grown women, over 50, over 50. I know she older than me, over 50. I don't understand it. I mean, you don't even have to shower every single day, but at least get in there every other day. Like, damn, you can't be walking around smelling like that. And you don't really smell her. You only smell her when she's in the bathroom. She'll sit right on that toilet. And I'll be like, yo, y'all nasty women, man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And you can't even you don't smell yourself, sis? You need a wash rag, and you need to be scrubbing your butt. I don't understand. 9 people, good morning. Got a job. You think you're in the shower or something? What are you talking about? I tell your story, baby. You think you're in the shower or something? Yeah, I take a shower every day. Get a job. I do have a job. There you go. Do you listen to anything? Here we go with the trolls. The trolls are always here. The trolls have nothing better to do at 5 something in the morning but troll me, right? Yeah. The trolls have nothing better to do. I just was sitting here literally talking about me having a job, and he gonna talk about some get a job. Get a life, dude. Get a life. I just share my experiences of being homeless on this channel. So if you don't want to hear about homelessness or shelters or anything like that, you don't have to come here and watch me. Go find another channel to troll. And you're probably a person, you probably don't even make content yourself. And it's always the people that don't make content that are the trolls. They troll other people, yet they don't make their own content because they're too scared to show their face to the world because they're not attractive. And they don't feel confident to show their face to the world. And they don't want to talk to the world because they're embarrassed because of how they look. They may be 500 pounds. They may be unattractive. So come on, guys. Get it together, you trolls. And I don't even block trolls over here. I just let the trolls troll in. Troll in if you want to. Because half the comments I don't even read. But Yeah, y'all. It was chilly last night. Yesterday it wasn't really hot at all, so. But I don't have to be to work today until afternoon, so I get off late. I'm still spending money on freaking food. I gotta spend money on food. I gotta eat, right? So I'm gonna get me a salad today, and we gonna call it a day. Yesterday I had sushi. So the sushi I bought, I had the soup, the tempura sushi, and I think that pack that I got was like nine something, and then I got some seaweed salad, which was like $7. So it's expensive, y'all. Everything I got was like 20. When I went up to the register, it was like $20. So I'm like, it's expensive. Now, if I was in a shelter, I wouldn't have to spend money on food because they provide us with meals, right? They provide us with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm never there for breakfast. I'm never there for lunch. I'm only there like on my days off. I'm just gonna stay there so I know that I can eat and I don't have to worry about spending money. So I guess when it get colder out, a little bit colder outside, I'm gonna go get me some peanut butter and jelly. So some nights I'm able to just keep the peanut butter and jelly in my car and I can eat that instead of spending money on food. And I may have to invest in getting me like a little camping stove. Some nights I can make oodles and noodles or something while I'm out because I can't keep spending money on food because I'm gonna spend my money on food and gas. I already need gas now, so it's very expensive. But I need another job. I do. I need another job. It's gonna all come together though. Good morning. If y'all come in here, can y'all let me know what state you're in, please? Let me know what state you are watching me from, state or country. Let me know down below. I'm letting y'all know my story. I am a homeless woman living inside a homeless shelter in the United States of America. I've been in the shelter now almost a week. It's almost been 7 days that I've been living in a homeless shelter in America. It's getting chilly out here. The fall weather is coming in, y'all. So, yeah, that's my story. And if you guys ever want to know anything else about my story, like anything deeper, how I got here, my eviction. I never talked about my eviction, but I am at some point, right? But y'all have to go to my longer form videos if you want to know about my niece. I stayed with a family member. I stayed with my niece. I stayed with a girlfriend of mine, and they kicked me out. So if y'all ever want to know the backstory of that, you can go watch my longer form videos. My longer form videos tell you more details about what happened, why did I get evicted, why my niece put me out, why my girlfriend asked me to leave her house too, after me moving my stuff into their place. And I didn't move all my stuff in, right? I just moved in the stuff that I um, use on the daily, like my work clothes, my daughter's stuff, and they both end up putting me out. So I tell my story. Um, so if you guys are interested, go watch it. And just watch the full thing. Like it, share it if you can. If you know anybody in your family that may be homeless, and if you're able to help someone and you have a space in your house, your family or whoever, someone that you may know, try to help them out. It's a really nice thing to do if you're able to. Now, if you're not able to, don't worry about it. But if you're able to help someone, especially someone you know, try your best to help them because you never know when you could turn around and find yourself in a situation like this. It's very, very hard not having a place to call home. It's hard. It's a hard thing. But in my journey of, I call it my journey of healing and finding myself again, I'm in my 40s. So, yeah, some people are like, oh, you're too old to be making mistakes like that. Like, we all make mistakes, right? People make mistakes of all types of ages. We out here making mistakes. Life is just, we're just going to make errors, we're going to make mistakes, we're going to do things that we probably shouldn't do, and then we're going to have to suffer the consequences of our mistakes that we made. We have to deal with our mistakes, right? Meanwhile, getting up, going to work every day, dealing with things at work. Even though my work life is actually okay right now, I had the job that I have now, I've had it my whole time of being homeless. Like, I got my job. I was working at this place even during my eviction process. So I had this job for this November would be 2 years. 2 years. So when I got evicted out of my apartment, I was actually working at this job. So this job is very significant in my healing journey, right? It's significant because this job has been here with me through it all. And And I'm just like, wow, I'm so grateful to have a job, because some people go through homelessness and they don't even, they don't have a job. They're like, they're on public assistance, they're on unemployment, and we all know public assistance, unemployment, they don't pay nothing. Unemployment, I guess it depends on what kind of job you have. If you have just a regular mediocre job, they're only giving you like $350 a week to pay your bills. You can't live in an apartment. You can't live in a hotel for $350 a week. Some, I mean, some hotels will charge you $350 a week, but some hotels are more expensive than that. Like, I've been in hotels. The last extended stay I stayed in was $350 a week, and that's a week. You either pay the $350 or you move out. You know what I'm saying? That's how hotels rotate. But some of the hotels run as extended stays. They run as like in a little apartment, like an efficiency. So it's just one big giant room. I can go back to that, but I need to I need to have a second income, because I still need to eat. I still have bills to pay. So I can't just move out and just have enough money just to pay for a hotel room. I need gas for my car. I need to eat. I need, things come up, flat tire, whatever. Things may come up that I need to have extra money for. So that's why I continue to keep saying and putting into the atmosphere, like, I need a second job. I need a second job. A second job is going to find me. A second job is going to find me. Right? Right. But when you have a job already, it's hard to find a second job, because now you have to factor in that second job. You have to figure out your schedule now because you have a second job. But the second job that I need to have, I want it to be a night shift job. If I have a night shift job, I can make this work. Because if I can get off work at 7 a.m. or get off work at, you know, 8 a.m. or 6 a.m., that's perfect for me. I can do that. I could do that. But I don't want it to interfere with my job that I have now. Like, I really don't want it to interfere. But I guess we'll see, right? I guess we'll see. I need to crack my knuckles so bad, but I don't like the feeling of cracking my own knuckles. I used to get my kids to crack my knuckles for me. I really used to get my kids to crack my knuckles. It's raining out here, y'all, so it's probably not going to be much sun out today. I don't know if it rained last night or something, but I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to let this run out for an hour. If you guys have any questions, like I said, some questions I do answer, some questions I don't answer. If you are a troll and you come over here with the BS, pretty much you're going to get ignored. No one's even going to see your comment. I mean, I'm not, because I'm driving, so I can't read it. But I let the trolls hang around. I let the trolls troll. I'm not going to delete you. I got to show you some love, too. You know what I mean? I just let the trolls troll on in. You know what I mean? But this is pretty much my life every day. Living in a shelter, you have to get out the shelter every day. They won't let you stay around. They put you out at 6 a.m. You can either leave or you can stay. But if you decide to stay in the shelter all day, you can stay, but you have to stay in something they call a day room. It's like a day room. They won't let you stay in the room, in the bedroom all day and sleep or lay around, because they want you to be out doing something productive. They want you to be out doing what you need to do to find housing, doing what you need to do to get a job. So they want you out of the shelter pretty much all day. And if you're not out on the streets all day, they want you inside the shelter, but you have to stay in this big giant day room. They have a TV and they got tables and they got hard behind chairs. So they want you to be in there all day. So, and if you work like me, like I said, I am the only woman in that shelter that is working. Like, I'm the only one working. And there's probably like 9 women up there. 9. So some of them are collecting welfare. Some of them are probably collecting Social Security or disability or whatever they're collecting. But they're collecting something to be up in there. So I'm just telling y'all my story. Good morning. I see 11 people. If you guys are able to give me some thumbs up, I would appreciate that. I have 5 thumbs up so far. Thank you. I got 12 people watching. If you guys are able to show me some love, give me some thumbs up. I appreciate it. I wish my thumbs up could match the people that's watching me. I wish that 9 could turn into 12. That's letting me know that everybody that's watching and listening, they are thumbsing me up. I appreciate that. When you guys give me thumbs up, it helps the algorithm, right? It sends my videos out to people that are interested in homeless content, because that's all I do is homeless content. I do have another YouTube channel that's not monetized, but I have almost 2,000 subscribers on that one. But I decided to make a new YouTube channel because on my old channel, I had a lot of people in my family that watched that channel. And I didn't want that anymore. I didn't want my family watching me, especially my family that's not helping and assisting me in my situation. And I'm not even saying that they have to, right? I'm not saying that they have to assist me, but I figure if you're my family and you say that you love me, you say that you're a Christian, and you know that someone in your family is homeless, I think you should help them. There should be no question, because I tell you what, if I had a house or a condo or something and I had an extra room in my house, let one of my sisters come and say, hey, I'm homeless, I'm hungry, I don't have anywhere to stay. I'm going to help her. I'm going to say there's no question. But that's just me. That's not everybody. Everybody don't care about your problems. Everybody don't care about you being homeless in your family. A lot of people in your family want to see you out here messed up. And I'm gonna continue to talk about that. So people that don't want to hear about me, oh, you keep crying about this. I can cry about whatever I want to cry about, and I'm gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about because this is my life, right? This is my life right now. This is how my life is. So I'm going to speak about it because once I continue to speak about it and put it out into the atmosphere, and I'm letting God know that this is what I'm going through. This is my pain. This is what I'm going through. Like, this is my suffering. This is my moment in my life that I'm struggling. I'm battling, right? That helps me heal, man. Whether somebody want to hear it or not, this is my story. And I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to keep talking about it because it helps me get better. I get better. I grow as a person when I talk about it. I gotta let it out of my system. Because I'm not gonna let it destroy me, right? I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. I'm not gonna let it destroy my character. I'm not gonna let it get me bitter. Like, I know I'm not gonna be like this forever. This is just a time that I'm living in, right? And in the economy, the way the economy is, how expensive things are out here. Sometimes I be in ShopRite getting stuff, and I be like, damn, the prices are freaking outrageous. It's insane. But one thing about it, them prices ain't gonna never go down. So them prices will never go down again. No prices ever go back down. We just have to make more money. We need second jobs, like especially people that got younger children. I feel bad. Like the families have to work so much. It's like the job is your life. Your job is your lifeline because you need that job to make money. So it really sucks that we have to be away from our family so much to be able to provide for a household or whatever the case may be. It sucks, man. But my kids are older now, thank God. But, you know, I don't know. I feel for women. And when I talk about women and kids, I'm just talking about the single parents. I feel for single parents. I mean, I feel for parents, period. The ones that out here that have small children. I just feel bad, because we have to work so hard. And sometimes the parents that have teenagers, right, they go through a lot as well. Because they may go through times where their teenagers are acting up. And then you got to deal with that. Like, we're out here dealing with all types of stuff, right? But I know it's probably getting choppy. The Wi-Fi is probably getting choppy because I'm out here driving in the woods. So, and I'm trying to find my Apple charger, which I just knew where it's at. But yeah. So I talk about everything homeless over here, y'all. But I appreciate the people that come here every day and watch me, whatever I say. Like, if I'm complaining, if I'm normally a cheery, joyful person. I normally don't gear on the side of negativity. I'm normally not here moping or anything, but there's going to be some days that I'm just going to keep it real with y'all and say, hey, y'all, I'm struggling. I'm having a rough day. I'm having a rough night. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm going to speak about it. It's not your first time being homeless. Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard being homeless, but it's doable. You know what I mean? If they have homeless shelters, you can do it. It's just tough, but you can do it. You know, I'm grateful that I have a car to be able to get back and forth. I'm grateful for that. So I don't sit around and I don't mope around and say, oh me, oh I'm homeless, oh this. Because I'm homeless, but I'm not in the streets homeless. You know what I mean? So when you're not in the streets homeless, you gotta you gotta know that you're to be grateful. I'm homeless, but I'm not in the streets homeless. Like I'm not sleeping under a overpass. I'm not sleeping out in the woods. I don't have a tent in the woods. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have tents in the woods, and I see people even outside the homeless shelter. There's like a whole sidewalk of on that sidewalk. There's a couple homeless people that sleep out there every night. I don't know why they don't come into the shelter. I don't know why. I don't know why. Some of the people out there that are homeless, they could be homeless veterans. They could be suffering from mental illness. I don't know their story, but I be feeling so bad for them. I'm like, yo, why don't you come into the shelter? Like, what is going on? Why are you out here? And maybe one day on my day off, maybe I'll have the balls enough to go talk to some of those people. But another thing that I don't want to get involved with, I don't want to be around the drug addicts. You know, I see it when I'm coming back to the shelter, right? The strip, this whole sidewalk of homeless people. There's one lady, she got like a whole bed outside, and she has all her clothes and everything. But I see in the middle of the night, she got like the druggies. They're all just hanging around each other. I guess they're doing drugs, right? So I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around that kind of energy. So sometimes I'd be like wanting to run an interview on somebody and just ask them, like, how did you get here? Why are you here? Why are you not inside the shelter? You know what I mean? So sometimes I'd be wanting to ask, but I don't want to be around people that's shooting dope. I don't want to be around that. So that's why I'm not probably going to run interviews because doing interviews, like when you see people on YouTube or whatever, YouTube, TikTok or whatever, they doing interviews on people that are like in the streets, drug addicts and stuff like that. That's very dangerous. That's a very dangerous thing to do. Is walking around the drug paraphernalia and getting around that and running interviews. I mean, most of them are doing it for views and they get very views, but some of them are doing it out of the genuineness of their heart, trying to help someone, like trying to help people get into rehab. But I don't know, me as a woman, I don't think I could do that. Like go out into the gutter and just talk to people and hold your phone up and run interviews on them and just ask them questions. I don't know. Maybe I could try it, but I don't know. Because it looked like a lot of them are into drugs, and I don't want to be around it. But I do want to. I do feel like I want to ask the question of like why, how you get out here. You know, why you out here. You know what I mean? I was at work yesterday, y'all. I was so tired. Like I was literally nodding off. If my boss would have caught me like damn near sleeping, it was so slow yesterday. I was just nodding off. You know what I mean? Nodding, nodding, nodding. I'm sorry, I know my Wi-Fi is choppy, y'all. If you guys can hear me, can y'all give me a thumbs up, please? I see 4 people here watching me. Good morning. Are you in your way? Yeah, I'm on my way. No, I'm not going to work this morning. I'm going to work this afternoon, but I'm headed to the gym. How you doing? I'm headed into the gym. I'm headed to the gym. That's where I go, from the homeless shelter to the gym. I feel sick to my stomach, though. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting sick. I really hope that I'm not getting sick, an illness or anything. Oh, God, it sucks. It would suck to be sick inside a homeless shelter. Because I don't think they're gonna take care of me. Like they're not gonna honor me. I hope I'm not getting like sick. I had sushi yesterday and it's moving around in my stomach and I'm like, oh God, I hope I'm not getting like some kind of infection or something. But yeah, I'm on my way to the gym. That's where I go from the shelter in the morning to the gym. I work out. I sit around in my car for a while, then I get up and go work out. Yeah, that's where I'm headed. It looks like it's gonna be a rainy day, very rainy and foggy. That fall weather is definitely coming in. I wanted to stay in the bed for sure. I wish I could stay in the bed until like 9 something. But the shelter will not let us stay in the bed past 5:30. They wake us up at 5:30. So I had to strip our beds so they could wash the linens. So, yeah. But we have to be out. You can stay in the shelter all day if you like, but they like for you to get out of the shelter so you're out in the community doing what you need to do as far as taking care of business. Ooh, maybe I just have to go to the bathroom. I don't know. I had sushi last night, and the sushi that I get, they make it really fresh. So I don't know. My stomach feel like it's just turning around and around. But good morning, everybody. I know it's probably getting real choppy. I know the Wi-Fi is probably cutting out on me, but it's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, gotta get some fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I do eat like a salad for dinner and stuff. I do get salads at least 3 days a week. I get salads and I get like I said, I think I want to get me a camping stove where I could boil some stuff. It's like I don't have a refrigerator. I don't have access to none of that. Some nights I can eat like oodles and noodles. Sometimes I can get maybe, you know, uh, peanut butter and jelly sandwich to save money on food because, like I said, I'm not in a shelter every day. I'm always out, right? I don't really stay there. The only time I can really have dinner there, because dinner starts at 4 o'clock, the only time I can really have dinner there is when I'm off, like on my off days. My 2 days off, I can stay there and eat dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, but I always have something I need to do, so I'm always kind of out. But I don't want to be in the shelter all day because I don't want to be around that negative energy of these women. A lot of the women are very negative and very like, "Woe me, womp womp womp." Like, I don't want to be around that. I want to be around uplifting people that's out here getting it. Like people that's out here going to work, and a lot of the women in the shelter are not doing nothing with themselves. And all they do is sit around and complain, and I don't want to be around that type of energy. I just don't. So, I'm always out. Even on my days off, I'm hitting the road. You know what I mean? I'm going to go see my daughter on Monday, getting her some school stuff, and I'm going to get her a pair of sneakers. And she's actually living with my sister until I'm able to find housing. And I know a lot of people ask me, like, well, why didn't your sister take you in too? I really don't know. And the honest truth is, I never even asked her. I never asked her to take us in. She took my daughter. She was like, well, I'll keep your daughter until you can get it together. And yesterday she called me and she was like, well, how long are you going to be in this situation? I said, well, I don't know. I don't know. However long God says, God, however long I'm going to be in this situation, I don't know. It could be a couple of months. Could be 6 months. I don't know. Mm. So, I mean, I don't want my daughter to stay with her too long. I really wish I could just get her. But like I said, I have to find a second job and everything, and school is starting up again. So that's going to be another problem. But I'm going to let my daughter stay with her as long as I can until I'm able to really get myself together. And I don't know how long that could be. I really don't know. But yeah, they're like, yo, why didn't your sister take you in too? I don't know. Maybe the fact that she got a husband and she don't want no woman in her house, and that's completely understandable and that's fine. But I don't want your husband, so some women don't want other women in their households when they have a family. And that's okay. I get it. But I am your sister. But that doesn't mean anything. Like being siblings don't mean nothing. Some people just don't want you in their house because of why they don't have to have you in their house. I have no ill wills to her. Like I'm okay every day. I wish I had a place to I wish I could stay with my family, but for whatever reason they don't want me in their house, and that's okay. That is completely okay. Life is going to still go on with me. I'm not going to stop living because my family is shutting me out. But I'm glad that they took my daughter in, so at least I know she's okay and she's safe. But now I need to go get her a pair of sneakers for school. I keep asking her like, what kind of sneakers do you want for school? And I have some of my other sisters that's helping me along, like in this journey of my daughter. They're helping me with her, like helping me get her hair done, and they'll help, but they're not going to help with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to do my part on my own. Like, I got to do my healing on my own. So I don't really bother with my family like that. That's just what it is. And sometimes people can tell you things without telling you verbally about it. Like they might not tell me, you know, I can't have you living with me. I don't really need a reason why. It's your choice of why you don't want me in your house, and that's totally okay too. Like that's all right. I'm not gonna stop living because you're not gonna allow me to live in your house. Okay. It could be the fact that she has a husband and she doesn't want another woman in her house because she knows her husband's a cheater anyway. But yesterday we had a conversation and she was like, well, how long do you think you're going to be in this situation and all this? And I'm just like, I don't really know. It could be a couple of months. It could be 6 months. It could be because of you. If you can take her and she still have a back about it. And she wasn't really down my back. Maybe I'm thinking, maybe I feel like she's been down my back about it, but I don't know. I just don't want to be. I